Azure provides a robust suite of serverless computing services designed to help developers build and deploy applications quickly and efficiently without the need to manage infrastructure. Let's discuss Azure provided serverless platform. First one is Azure Function. Azure Function is a serverless compute service that allows you to run small pieces of code called functions in the cloud. Functions are event driven, meaning they execute in response to various events such as HTTP requests, database changes, or messages from other Azure services. Azure Function automatically scales out to handle load and scales back in when demand decreases. It supports various programming languages including C#, JavaScript, Python, Java, and PowerShell. It also simplifies integration with other Azure services through input and output bindings. Azure Function use cases include real-time data processing, API and microservices backend, automated workflow, and IoT data processing. Next one is Azure Logic App. Azure Logic App is a cloud service that helps you automate workflows and business processes. It provides a visual designer to create workflows that integrate apps, data, services, and systems. Visual Designer provides drag and drop interface to design workflows. Azure Logic App has hundreds of built-in connectors to integrate with Azure services, Microsoft services, and third-party services like Salesforce. You can build automated workflows using triggers to automate tasks and workflows. Azure Logic Apps automatically scales to handle increased load. Typical use cases include business process automation, data integration and synchronization, and API orchestration. Next one is Azure Static Web Apps. Azure Static Web Apps is a service that automatically builds and deploys full stack web apps to Azure from a code repository. It is designed to host static sites and serverless APIs. It is optimized for static web pages with built-in capabilities for serverless APIs using Azure Functions. You can build continuous integration and deployment from GitHub or Azure DevOps. It lets you do easy configuration of custom domains and automatic SSL certificate provisioning. Typical use cases include hosting static website, Jamstack application, single page application, and progressive web app. Other one is Azure Event Grid. Azure Event Grid is a fully managed event routing service that allows you to build event-based architectures. It simplifies the creation of event-driven applications by managing event routing and delivery. You can route events from various sources to different handlers. It is designed to handle millions of events per second with low latency. Azure Event Grid is cost-effective with a pay-per-event pricing model. It works with Azure services like Azure Function, Logic Apps, and many more. Typical use cases include event-driven applications, real-time data processing, monitoring, and alerting. And the last one in the list is Azure Durable Function. Azure Durable Function is an extension of Azure Functions that enable you to write stateful functions in a serverless environment. It allows you to define workflows that include long-running operations. You can define complex workflows and stateful patterns. Azure Durable Functions automatically manages state, checkpoints, and restart. It supports delays and time-based events within workflows, and also supports various patterns including function, chaining, fan-out, fan-in, and human interaction workflows. Typical use cases include long-running workflows, serverless orchestration, and automated approvals and notifications. Overall, Azure serverless computing platforms provide a comprehensive set of tools and services to build, deploy, and manage applications efficiently. From simple event-driven functions to complex stateful workflows, Azure serverless offering cater to a wide range of use cases, enabling developers to focus on writing code and solving business problems without worrying about the underlying infrastructure.